avoid dating or guys. It's just not gonna end well. Hey, what's up? It's Chris, and now that I've had my fair share of dating adventures, I figured it would be good for me to make a video to share my insights with you guys and give you some advice if you're single or if you are in a relationship already, but you just want some extra tips. Stay tuned. First off, let's talk types. We all have them, right? But here's a thought and tip number one, date outside your type. Well, we can all agree it's natural to have preferences. Sometimes the best connection can come from unexpected places. Why limit yourself? Being open to different types of guys can really expand your horizons. A tip for this is to challenge yourself and go on a date with someone you normally wouldn't consider. You never know what might happen. Tip number two, I would definitely recommend this one. It is to meet before you actually meet in person. You know, maybe just a phone call where you talk for a few minutes, or ideally a FaceTime where you guys can get to know each other a little bit before you actually go out on your date. If you don't want to give out your phone number for some reason to FaceTime, you can always use Instagram, Snapchat, WhatsApp, Zoom. I mean, there's so many ways to FaceTime or just video chat with people nowadays. This can definitely help avoid having an awkward first date because, you know, you already know them, so you can treat them more as an acquaintance rather than a complete stranger when you first meet up with them. Number three, look in the right place. Depending on what type of relationship you want, or if you're just looking for hookups, you're definitely gonna wanna use different apps depending on what you're looking for. If you're looking for hookups, try Grindr or Scruff. For a relationship, try apps like Chappy, Bumble, Tinder, or Hinge. If you're interested in a threesome or thruples, try Field or #open. I did some research for this one. Number four, don't plan dates too far in advance. When you plan things too far away, it can really lessen the hype and the excitement that you have for meeting the other person. Don't plan dates too far in advance. Try to plan them spontaneously, you know, within a week, maybe two of talking to someone so that you guys still have the excitement for each other and you're really excited to meet up and get together. Five, sex isn't everything. While physical intimacy is great in a relationship, it shouldn't be the only foundation. Relationships need more than just the spark of physical attraction to last. And as time goes on, this becomes even more vital. Try to form emotional connections with your partner. Number six, don't force attraction. We've all been there where we've tried to force a connection at some point, but if it's not there, it's not there, and that's okay. Number seven, discuss interesting topics on the first date. Don't be afraid to get deep. It'll probably make you more memorable. Share your passions, maybe talk about some controversial topics. It's really all about building a connection. Number eight, be attentive. It seems like a no-brainer, but it's really important to not be on your phone when you're on the date. Don't be getting distracted by the hot waiter or the hot guy at the booth. Make eye contact with your date, talk to them, give them your full attention. Number nine, this is another really important one, is be yourself. Because if you go on a date acting like someone else, you know, they think you're the other person who you're pretending to be, and they might actually not like the real you as much as the person you're kind of putting on as a facade. So remember to be yourself, and the right person will love you for you. Number 10, know your value and be confident. We all have those moments of self-doubt, but it's important to remember that you're amazing just the way you are. However, you can always make yourself a little more confident by maybe getting a haircut before you go, wearing nice smelling cologne, or dressing a little bit nicer than usual. Number 11, texting dynamics. This is a really complicated one, especially in the modern age. I mean, it's not super complicated, but don't be suffocating and sending too many texts, but don't be ghosting and never really answering them. You want a nice balance. If you're ever unsure, communicate your feelings directly with the person. Number 12, try not to overthink. Dating will have its ups and downs, so don't try to get stuck too much on, you know, a particular low or even on a particular high. Just know things are gonna fluctuate. Number 13, embrace being single. You know what they always say, you have to love yourself first before anyone else can love you. And I think that's really, really important. When you're ready, the right person will come into your life. Focus on yourself, growing as a person. You never know, maybe starting or working on your own hobby will lead you right to the man of your dreams. Number 14, this is a really big one. Avoid dating closeted or unsure guys. It's just not gonna end well. It never has, and it never will. Don't do it. If you're looking for a real relationship, they can be fine for hookups, but if you're looking for a real relationship, do not date them. Number 15, reality check on Prince Charming. Nobody's really gonna be perfect. Instead, look for someone who compliments you well and you'll be happy. Try to focus more on compatibility, going on multiple dates, and just see where it brings you. Number 16, confidence in approaching others. Everyone has insecurities, but remember, your uniqueness is your strength. Embrace being unique, be confident, put yourself out there, talk to people, potential lines you can use, if you keep seeing a really handsome guy or just a guy at a bar or something, you can say, hey, I've seen you here a few times. What's up? My name is blah, blah, blah. Maybe you see someone at a coffee shop. You could say, hey, I'm new here. Even if you're not new, you could still use this. Hey, I'm new here and I'm trying to be better about meeting people. Any chance you want to sit with me? And then sit. I mean, this is really, I guess, ballsy, I would say, because you don't know if they're straight unless they're wearing something or somehow you know that they're already gay. The worst thing they can say is no. It's not really a big deal. Good luck. Number 17, relax and enjoy the moment. Dating is about the memories. Remember to really enjoy your main character moment when you're on your date. Pretend you're in a movie montage where it's you and the other person on your first date. Everyone's watching you like, oh my God, I wish that could be me. I don't know how good that would be to do every time, but just have fun. Just have fun when you're dating. Number 18, embrace your identity. Have confidence in who you are. This will help you meet more of the right people. Don't be afraid to join LGBTQ groups or communities. I know there are softball, rugby leagues, there's always pride. Just look for clubs in your area that might interest you. Number 20, attend community events. So this is sort of similar to one that I just said like 2 ago, but that one was more about being proud about being gay and not being scared to show it. Attend community events, go out into your community, join clubs, running groups, I mean, whatever it may be. Just find other people who have similar hobbies to you, and then you'll never know. One of them might be gay, or if it's a specifically gay club, it's just a great way to meet people. The last tip, number 21, is to prioritize communication as well as safety. Definitely be safe with whatever you're doing in dating, whether it's, wearing protection, being on PrEP, but also communication. So many couples have said this. Communication is the biggest part of a relationship. No matter what's going on, don't be afraid to talk to your partner or your date and just let them know what's on your mind. It'll help you out more in the long run. Be open about what you're looking for from the start, whether it's hookups or dating or open relationships or closed relationships. It can never hurt. It can only really help you the earlier that you let your date or potential partner know about those things. And just remember, as corny as it sounds, it's about the journey, not the destination. If you have any advice, be sure to leave it down in the comments, because I'm sure there are things that I missed that other people watching this video might find useful. Speaking of that, if you enjoyed this video, you might also like this one too. So check it out. Make sure you smash the thumbs up and consider subscribing. You guys already know, StanChris, stay kind, peace.